In this year, 2025, airlines pulled in billions from charges that hit travelers over 60 harder than anyone else. Many channels talk about airport hassles, but they skip the tactics aimed at older passengers. If you fly this fall, you face the same system. You arrive thinking the airport works the way it always did. You trust the old rules. You think 2 hours is enough. You think the staff is there to help. None of that matches what happens now, especially for travelers over 60. Below is a clearer breakdown of the 8 tactics airlines and airport staff use. Based on reports from senior travelers and retired airline employees, you get the patterns, the real risks, and the specific moves you can use. 1. The 2-hour rule trap. Airports still repeat the old rule that arriving 2 hours early is enough. Yet this timing no longer protects travelers over 60 because new screening procedures, heavy crowds, and frequent secondary checks make the process slower. And last Thanksgiving, nearly 1 in 4 senior travelers missed their flights due to long security lines. A couple followed the 2-hour guideline exactly, waited 90 minutes at screening, reached the gate 12 minutes after cutoff, and paid $800 in rebooking and hotel costs. You avoid this by arriving earlier on peak days, checking checkpoint hours 2 days before travel, and using TSA pre-check to cut screening time. 2. Behavioral screening at TSA. Officers watch your hands, posture, and face for stress signals. And seniors are flagged more often because natural age-related signs resemble the behaviors the system looks for. A 73-year-old diabetic was stopped for 45 minutes because sweating from low blood sugar looked like nervous behavior, and he missed his flight because of this. Your best move is to slow your movements, breathe steadily, and carry a doctor's note if you have conditions that cause shaking or sweating. 3. Medication verification delays if you carry more than a 10-day supply of medication. TSA can ask for prescription proof, and seniors are the group most delayed by this policy because many carry several weeks of pills at once. A heart patient had his medication held for 2 hours while officers contacted his pharmacy, and he nearly missed his flight. You prevent this by keeping medications in original containers, carrying printed documentation, photographing labels, and declaring medications before screening. 4. The voluntary bag sizing trap. The most common money loss happens when seniors place their carry-on in the sizing bin voluntarily, because that simple act gives agents the right to enforce fees even if the difference is tiny. A 69-year-old traveler placed her bag in the bin just to check, and the agent measured half an inch and charged her $85. You avoid this by keeping your bag behind you, using soft bags in dark colors, and only testing size at an empty gate. 5. Real ID confusion starting November 20th, 2025. You must have a real ID or passport for domestic flights. And many seniors don't realize their recently renewed license is not compliant. A 60-year-old veteran with a valid 2023 license was turned away because the ID lacked the required star symbol. You avoid this by checking your license now, using a passport if the star is missing, or ordering a passport card. 6. Predictive seat cancellation. Some airlines use software that cancels your seat before landing if the system predicts you 1T make your connection, and seniors often lose seats even when they arrive on time. A couple in their 70s landed with minutes to spare and discovered their seats reassigned because the algorithm decided they would miss the connection. You protect yourself by booking longer connections, calling customer service during delays, and using the phrase involuntary denial of boarding if your seat disappears. 7. Rolling delay control tactics. Airlines often post delays in small increments because long announcements cause passenger backlash, and seniors tend to wait quietly, which makes them easier to hold in place. A grandmother waited for hours because each update claimed a short delay, and she didn't want to miss boarding by leaving the area. You keep control by tracking your aircraft on flight apps and requesting meal vouchers when delays pass 3 hours. 8. Bag commission incentives. Some low-cost airlines pay gate agents small bonuses for catching oversized bags or upselling seats, and seniors get targeted because they follow instructions and avoid confrontation. A 68-year-old traveler paid $65 for a bag that had flown many times before. You reduce this risk by choosing soft bags, keeping them out of sight, and asking for a supervisor if challenged. These tactics shape the experience of older travelers long before boarding. Airlines also use seat assignment systems that influence upgrades, downgrades, and boarding group placement. That system determines whether you sit in a cramped seat or jump to a better one for free. In the next video, I break down the seat algorithm, show you the seats that block upgrades, and give you the exact phrase that triggers free moves to better rows. Watch it before you book anything because it can save you serious money. See you there.